Okay, we're back again. This one's for you, Bill. We are going to roast the same coffee from before, which is the Guatemala Tenango. It's Palu Estates, which is spelled P-A-L-H-U from Coffee Bean Corral. 2 cups, 3 cups, 4 cups, 5 cups. Hey, let's try 5 cups. Let's see what happens. This is my guess is pretty close to 1 kilogram or 2.5 pounds for us Americanos. So let's turn the beans on. That's going to be pretty close to the top, isn't it? Let's take a little bit out. We're just taking a little bit. Let's take a half cup back out. So we're doing 4.5 cups. So which is about a cup more than last time. If I had a scale, I would weigh it for you guys. You know I would. So we're starting at ambient temperature, 57 degrees. And it is 9:07. We have a clock this time. So let's get started. Full. And I do have the heat gun. Here's high, here's low. So I'm starting on low. Let's turn the beans on. 9:08 at start time. Let's see how the temperature comes up, Bill. Can't see that. My clock's dying. Can you believe that? Well, we don't get a clock. Okay, this temperature is going to climb up much slower than before for a couple of reasons. One reason, of course, we're on low heat, not high heat this time. I'm curious to see what the difference is. And you see this thermometer is shaking a little bit. That's a full load of beans. It's so full it's touching the end of this thermometer. Oh, and by the way, it is a bad idea, apparently, to lift the lid of the roaster and stall. You may not necessarily be stalling the roast. You're not lowering the temperature so much that the beans are getting cooler, really. But from what I've learned this week since I posted this video, the chemical reaction process that takes place in the bean that turns it from green to yellow to brown to coffee brown, if you interrupt that chemical reaction in the middle of its magic, then you can affect the flavor of the beans. So I'm still going to take a couple of peeks at the bean, but it's not going to be quite so often as the last time. So this is going to be more of a boring video. In fact, it may not even make it to the net. So we have the heat gun on full, which is 100% heat. We can turn the dial, it doesn't make any difference. And boy, I sure wish the clock wouldn't have died. It's trying to reset itself. It's a fancy clock. I'm going to put it over here. I don't know if that'll show up at all. It might show up. I don't know why it died. It just died right away, didn't it? It's been about 3 minutes, give or take, and the temperature has only come up to 133 degrees. Notice the difference though. This says 135. This one says 225. If you can read that. So the heat at the top is quite a bit hotter than the beans themselves. But we're just going to let it keep going for now. This clock is supposed to reset itself on its own. Still waiting for that to happen. Notice the potpourri we have for a stand right there. That's a West Bend Potpourri 2. 99 cents at the thrift store. Can you read that? And that W means it works. Let's see, we're at 156 degrees, 157 degrees, and we are at 5 minutes into the roast. So this is crawling up really, really slow. It's going to be way over 10 minutes by the time we get first crack. So although we're starting slow, we may have to turn the heat up to high. This is a full load of beans. Let's have a little peek.